Right now, there is a story that's being criminally underreported. Okay, that's a little bit of hyperbole, but it is a significant story and it should be recognized as such. A lot of people aren't going to think so, but it points towards a growing problem that we have right now in this country and around the world. In the area of media consolidation, every single consolidation effort should be scrutinized very, very closely, especially here in this country. The homogenization of information should be thwarted, and a thick competition should be the only thing that is accepted by the public at large. So what is this story, you ask? The New York Times is buying The Athletic. So, a little bit of hyperbole, but it's important anyway. Let's get into it. Here we go. Let's jump right into this story from The Hollywood Reporter. New York Times seals the deal to buy The Athletic for $550 million. The Athletic launched 5 years ago with a focus on subscription local sports journalism. That's kind of cool. 5 years and it's worth $550 million. Amazing. The New York Times is making its biggest acquisition in years. The journalism giant is buying the digital sports outlet The Athletic in a deal valued at $550 million in cash. The company officially announced the deal Thursday afternoon, which I think was, January 5th or something? Anyway, The Athletic launched in 2016, has focused on local sports and other sports-related beats with focus on subscriptions. Along the way, the company poached some of the top sports beat writers in many markets, having them continue to cover their hometown teams under the Athletic brand. Acquiring The Athletic puts us in a position, and this is a quote by the way, to be a global leader in sports journalism and offer English speakers around the world another reason to turn to the Times Company to meet their daily news and life needs, said Times CEO Meredith Kopit Levine in a statement. The Times already provides distinctive sports coverage for a general interest audience as part of our core report. As a standalone product, The Athletic will enable us to offer much more. Extensive coverage for fans who seek a deep connection to and understanding of their favorite teams, leagues, and players. With one of the largest dedicated teams of reporters covering sports globally and a commitment to everyday reporting, The Athletic is a great complement to The Times. The Athletic co-founders, Alex Mather, I think that's how it's said, and Adam Hansman will stay on with The Times after the deal closes, with Mather as The Athletic's general manager and co-president, and Hansman as its COO and co-president. They will report to the Times exec David Perpich, who will become The Athletic's publisher. While reports of talks between the two companies have been around for some time, the information first reported that the deal was done and the final sale price. The company has also moved aggressively into podcasts with sports-focused podcasts, which is a consistently popular genre. The company also began to explore free ad-supported content, beginning with its podcast push. That focus on written and audio journalism would seem to pair well with the Times. Well, of course. It's also invested substantially in audio. The Times, like The Athletic, has also focused on driving subscriptions, with advertising increasingly playing a smaller role in its revenue mix. The Times, meanwhile, is leaning into podcasts and building off its flagship, The Daily. In 2020, the company acquired Serial Productions, producer of Serial, among other podcasts, for about $25 million, and launched new podcasts hosted by Kara Swisher and Ezra Klein, among others. It has also explored the worlds of film and television, with a series on FX, including last year's Britney Spears doc, an award season push into short-form documentaries. and a new executive role focusing on scripted fare. So they're tipping completely into full-blown entertainment at this point. The deal will accelerate our ability to scale and deepen subscriber relationships, says Kopit Levine. We are now in pursuit of a goal meaningfully larger than 10 million subscriptions, and believe The Athletic will enable us to expand our addressable market for potential subscribers, she added. Alongside our core news report, New York Times Cooking, New York Times Games, Wirecutter, and Outum will have more robust offering to engage the millions of subscribers we already have and convert many more new ones among the over 100 million plus registered users. Ultimately, The Athletic helps us further our vision of making the New York Times the essential subscription for every person seeking to understand and engage the world. Now, the Times is obviously just leaning very deeply into this sports, amongst other places, obviously, according to this article. So this is a bold and aggressive move. They still intend for the founders of the Athletic to remain somewhat in place, at least for the time being. Yet this move is even more strategic, as the point of view of the Athletic will be essentially the same as the Times. All of the coverage will begin to look and feel and sound exactly the same. It happens nearly every time any type of action like this takes place. Further, with the added elements of docuseries and podcasts on the sports side of things, the carefully crafted narratives will be much easier to distribute to a wider and wider subscriber base, and that will be accomplished through link backs, pop-ups, and similar types of web strategies. The New York Times is actually just positioning themselves, just like the last statement in the article describes. Ultimately, The Athletic helps further our vision of making the New York Times the essential subscription for every person seeking to understand and engage with the world. I'm growing tired of monolithic voices leading down a path toward globalist wet dreams. We need to hold lawmakers' feet to the fire when it comes to things that stifle competition. At least we should be doing that in every single space, not just, journalism. But media overall is really the most important thing. We need to break up the larger companies. In fact, we should be leading that charge. These megacorps are making it more and more difficult to innovate and compete. And that's why we have antitrust laws. But hey, what do you think? Is this $550 million purchase just business as usual? Is there now a vacuum that somebody needs to go out there and fill? Probably. Or is the continued consolidation of pretty much every element of media, at least as far as I'm concerned, an overblown concern? Please take the time to use your comments down below. Give me some ideas of what you think about this. Because again, there's more of this on the horizon. With that being said, please support other independent creators here on this platform rather than the corporate content creators that are currently favored here. They could certainly use your support, and many of them deserve it. A simple subscription, a like, a subscribe, like I said, a share, comments. That'll drive the algorithm and build those channels. And of course, you can help build mine here as well. But of course, I'll end the video the same way I always do. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Hey there, one last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, CultureCasino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up CultureCasino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful CultureCasino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors. many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create, and I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.